Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Confucius and Confucianism. So, who was Confucius? Historians agree that the great thinker and teacher Confucius was born in the small state of Lu and named Kong Kui. His parents were probably poor, although they probably had been wealthy at one point. One record says that Confucius was only 3 years old when his father died, and his mother may have also died when he was young because another record describes Confucius as an orphan. Even as a teenager, Confucius was a talented scholar with strong fixed beliefs. He devoted himself to learning and mastered literature, history, music, and arithmetic. He served as an apprentice to a bookkeeper and a stable manager, but really wanted to obtain a government position. When he was 19, Confucius married and soon had a son and a daughter. The name Confucius is a translation of the Chinese title Confuzi, and it means Master Kong. So Confucius began his career at the age of 19 as a supervisor of a noble family's herds. He then spent years in study and acting as a tutor to children of rich families. He wanted to be a government official so that he could try out his ideas of ways to change society. One of the ideas he taught may sound familiar to you. He said, "What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others." So let's take a look at Confucianism. According to Confucius, respect for others was absolutely necessary for peace and harmony. He developed ideas to end conflict and have peace in all relationships. Government leaders should set a good example so that people would see what was correct. Confucius's students collected his ideas and recorded them in a book called the Analects. The book tells of Confucius's teachings, which together form a belief system known as Confucianism. So, Confucius taught a code of proper conduct for people, and in Confucianism there were 5 basic relationships. Each type of relationship had its own duties and its own code of proper conduct. Here are the 5 relationships. We have father to son, elder brother to younger brother, husband to wife, friend to friend, and ruler to subjects. Notice that the relationships fall into 2 basic categories: proper conduct in the family and proper conduct in society. So Confucius believed good conduct and respect began at home. Husbands had to be good to their wives. Wives had to obey every decision of their husbands. Brothers had to be kind to brothers, but a younger brother always had to follow the wishes of his older brother. One of Confucius's most important teachings was about filial piety, or treating parents with respect. Authority should be respected also. Confucius was also concerned with people's behavior in society, and he thought that the ruler's responsibility was to live correctly and treat his subjects with respect. If a ruler led in a right, moral way, a subject's duty was to obey. And if these behaviors were followed, there would be peace in society. So, how did Confucianism impact China? Confucianism set out clear family and social roles, and by following these roles, the Chinese people found ways to avoid conflict and live peacefully. Many rulers tried to live up to Confucius's model for a good ruler. By encouraging education, Confucius even laid the groundwork for fair and skilled government officials.